Demon Busters. Intermediate. Okay, cool. All right, good morning. Hello, welcome. It's 9 a.m. here on a Saturday. And today, this is an unscheduled stream. I'm planning to go through the Blood on the Clocktower quiz, which is what I was doing this morning anyway. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll stream it. I've done some of the easy quiz already. Oh, hi, Good Golf. Hello. I was just saying, I this morning just got up, made myself a coffee, and I was just about to do the Blood on the Clocktower quiz because I'd like to run some games of Blood on the Clocktower in the near future, and I need to make sure my understanding of the game is good. And I did this easy quiz yesterday, and I got 3 questions wrong. So I've been making some notes, and I figured what I would do is do some more this morning and keep making notes. And I don't know, I think it'll be interesting. Hiya, Tevi. Good morning. So that's my plan. Going to improve my knowledge of the game and hopefully run the game at some point. If you're not familiar with the Blood on the Clocktower, it is it's a group social deduction game. It's been very popular and well known for a good 4 or 5 years now. So, in this game, you have some evil players who have red tokens and good players who have blue tokens. Stephen the demon dies by execution. The game ends. Standard. Going to grab a coffee. All right, Good Golf. Hi, Liari. Why are none of the pop-ups working today? What have I done? Is anything working? Bird of the Day's working. That's good. It's not going, hello, darling. Well, hello. No one goes, hello, darling. Oh, welcome in any case. All right, so, yeah. When the demon dies, which in a basic game is the imp. When the demon dies, game's over, yeah. Theo, who's a fortune teller, dies. Only 2 players are alive. The imp and the raven, the imp are one other player, the demon are one other player. That is going to trigger the end of the game. Reggie's nominated. 4 players vote for Reggie to be executed. What happens? So there are 7 players. Reggie's not immediately executed. There will be an opportunity for other people to be nominated first. Okay. So I have played this game a few times, I should point out. I've played it probably 10 times. I never run the game, but I have played the game a little bit and probably enough to know the answers to most of these questions, which is why I got last time 23 out of 26. John receives 4 votes, Ed receives 5, Stephen receives 7. Which player or players will be executed today? The one with the most votes. So, Stephen. Nice. Chloe and Jams have both received 5 votes. Who will be executed? Nobody. If it's tied, nothing happens. Well, let's get my bird of the day, actually. My bird of the day is a Saturday Common Teal. Amazing. The Amy dies in the night. Only 3 players are left alive. The Saint, the Imp, and the Poisoner. It keeps on going. Game continues. In other games, when you have parity like that, the evils just win. But in this, you need to kill the Imp. It is possible that the Imp could still die if people use their dead votes. When you die in this game, you can still talk, and you get to vote one more time in the whole game. Bird of the day. It's a graceful Prinia. Nice. Chloe nominates Patrick for execution. Can Chloe also nominate Lachlan? No, because the player, given that they're alive, can only nominate once per day. It's really good. Theo votes for Jams to be executed. Can Theo also vote for Stefan to be executed today? Yes. Assuming you're alive, you can vote as many times as you like. Ben nominates Chloe for execution. Which player will vote first and which player will vote last? So if Chloe's been nominated, then it starts with the player to the right, goes all the way around like that, and ends with Chloe. So it's going to be John first, Chloe last. Nice. I'm speeding quite fast through these because they're relatively easy questions, and I did do this quiz yesterday, but I'm for the stream, I'll start from the beginning. And I can revisit the ones I got wrong, which is interesting, for me at least. Fast forward a bit. There we go. All right, so Stephen is the fortune teller. If I'm waking them up at night, I will tap them. There's some funny options here, like that one. But yeah, you tap them twice on the knee or shoulder to say wake up. So the monk wakes up but not on the first night, so they will wake up on the second night. Okay. Lachlan the empath dies via execution. Do you reveal their character or in alignment? Nope, you do not. Can Lachlan, who is now dead, still speak? Yes, they can, which is one of the good things about this game. I'm going to be playing Werewolf on Wednesday, and I don't know. I wasn't sure how I felt about Clocktower initially, but there's several things I really like about it relative to Werewolf. And I think one of them is that you can still keep playing, which I wasn't sure was a plus at first. Because I quite like in Werewolf, when you're out of the game, you can just chit-chat to other people, assuming they're not playing. Just casually, right? But you can also do that in the game, I guess. The empath usually learns information each night. If that person dies by execution, you no longer get your ability. That's one of the problems of dying in that game, is you don't get your power anymore. Can Lachlan, who is dead, still nominate and vote? They can not nominate, and they can only vote once more. Don't mind me, I'm just coughing. You are setting up an 8-player game. How many of each thing do you put in? Now, you have to refer to the specific thing. I think it's this. There is a sheet that tells you exactly the right numbers. All right, on the first night, what do the demon and the minions learn about each other? The minions wake up together and are shown who the demon is, and separately, the demon wakes up and is shown who the minions are. This I did not know. When I played the game like 2 or 3 times, I did not know exactly that's what happens. Because I hadn't been evil, I'd only been a good player. I didn't know if when I was evil, what exactly would happen. But yeah, that is the case. The demon is woken up and shown 1, 2, 3 or whatever. These are your minions, and these are your bluffs. And then the minions wake up together, or maybe it's afterwards or whatever. Minions wake up together and then shown who the demon is. That's one thing which is not... You don't need to wake the minions together. That's true, you can wake them up one by one. But this is what it says. It says the minions wake up together. You could wake them up one by one and say, this is the demon, this is the other minions. You could do. But this is what it's saying. That would be that answer. If I was to select that, I guess it would have said wrong, but... Fair enough. It's interesting. One thing that, because I don't actually have a grimoire, I'd like to get one at some point, but I'd like to run the game at least once before I buy one. Is this game like Werewolves of Miller's Hollow? Oh, it is? So not everyone does know the game. Okay, so this game is similar. I've been playing Werewolves for a while. So Werewolves Miller's Hollow or other werewolf games, I've been playing for some time. I think I started playing them like quite a lot in maybe 2018. So I've been playing a while to play werewolves. And in werewolves, the key differences are you have werewolves, you might have special werewolves, you have special roles. But the differences are typically when you die in that game, you leave the game entirely. You die and you are out, and then the game continues with the living players. Also, that's the key difference really. And there's slightly different in how the voting works, slightly different in the stuff. The way that this one works, there is also in werewolves you could have like 3 plain villagers with no power, or any number of plain villagers with no power. Whereas in this game, you always have some kind of power, and you have not necessarily power, but you always have a unique token. And I like the fact that everybody's unique in this game. You're not going to have 2 slayers or 2 saints or 2 librarians or whatever. That is cool. That is really nice. You can know that if you have a token, nobody else is going to be that. Like most of the time, in these basic games at least. Unless you're talking about village idiots or something, but that's quite rare. So usually in your beginner games, you're going to have a unique token. You know that if you have that token, nobody else can be that. So if they're saying that they are lying. Which I find, it gives you more concrete intel than you get in a game of Werewolf. Have you played Werewolf, Cook Golf? Has anybody in chat played either Werewolf or Blood on the Clocktower? So I have played this a fair bit. I have played Werewolf a fair bit. I wasn't sure about this one at first. I didn't know how I felt about it. I think I preferred Werewolf at first. But having played this more, I think I like this more, actually. You've played different Werewolf games. So that's one key difference, that you have a unique token that's unique in the game usually. So you look at the beginning of the game, instead of just being woken up at night, whatever, you pull a token out of a bag and you see the token, you know it's yours. I like the version with only 1 night better. Yeah, that's a good one actually. That's a good one, yeah. Because in that one, it's short enough. So if you die, you're not sat around not doing anything for 45 minutes. But I do like this game very much because you can keep playing the game even if you die. You can keep talking, and it's a valid strategy actually to die early. It's not necessarily a bad thing, which is interesting. I like it very much. Even Trouble Brewing, I could just play Trouble Brewing and be very happy with it. It's a good game. But there's other scenarios as well. Anyhow, so yes, to wake up separately and so forth. Next, so the demons wakes up separately and then the minions wake up together. So to make things clear, the blue people are all on the good side, and then the ones with the red are the evils. The imp in the basic game is the demon, and the demon is the objective of who the good guys are trying to kill. They're trying to kill the demon, and there's different types of demon, but in a basic game, the demon is always called the imp. So that's the one that's trying to be killed. The good guys are trying to kill the imp. Alright, so that's all you need to know if you haven't played this. Aside from, for now at least, aside from the identities of the minions, what else does the demon learn on the first night? The demon learns 3 good characters that are not in play. So you'll see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things there. There are more than that. So you don't know exactly what's in play. I believe there's like there's one type of demon. There's always an imp in the basic games. There's like, of these demonic assistants, the minions, I think there's 4 types or so in the basic game. And then these village roles, there are, what are they called? Villagers? They're not called villagers. Townsfolk. There are 4 different types of outsider, and there's like 13 townsfolk. So you can see there's not. This is an outsider. This is an outsider. Outsiders are still like on a good team, but they are for some reason a bit worse than regular townsfolk. But they are still on a good team. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the possible 13 townsfolk. So you don't know exactly what's in play. So you might say, okay, I know that I'm the librarian, but I don't know what everyone else is, and I don't know if somebody comes up to me and says, oh, I'm the slayer. I don't know for sure if there's a slayer in this game. They might be lying about it. That's where it gets interesting. At the beginning of the game, the demon sees 3 of these good characters that are not being used in the game, so they have the information, and they can pretend to be one of those characters. And then sometimes they're going to tell that information to the other evils, and they can pretend to be some of those characters as well. Okay. All right, 19. This player started the game as the poisoner. Last night, she changed character and became the imp. What abilities does she now have? So this player dies. They killed one of their friends. Because they killed one of their friends... Oh, no, they killed themselves, excuse me. Killed himself. One of the minions becomes the imp. And in this case, they killed themselves and they have become the imp. So now, they are no longer the poisoner. They don't have that ability. They're now just the imp. Okay, the empath is a character who gains information in the night. They get poisoned by the poisoner. Poisoning means they have no power, which is what I learned yesterday. They have no ability. So if the empath gets poisoned, they get no ability, but they might get dodgy information to conceal the fact that they've been poisoned. So they will learn true or false information depending on what the storyteller wants to do. Now, first question I got wrong. The soldier is a character whose ability stops the demon from killing them. They get poisoned. The demon tries to kill them. What will happen? The soldier will die. I picked that one and it's not right. They have no ability anymore if they're poisoned. So they will die. Okay. That is something I got wrong last time. Alright, let's keep going. John arrives late. He joins the game as a scapegoat, which is a traveller. You make him good aligned. What do the other players learn about him? Hey Jesper, you got a question wrong. I got more. I got 3 questions wrong in the most basic quiz. All players learn that John is the scapegoat. I think. Yes, they learn the character. I wasn't sure about this actually. I wasn't 100% sure when I did this. Oh, it's Amy arrives late. Amy, you're so late. She joins the game as a scapegoat. You make her evil aligned. What does she learn about the other evil players? This I did not know, and I guessed. They learn who the demon is only. Theo is a new player. You add the angel to the game to help him. I don't know anything about the angel. It's a fabled character with the ability something bad might happen to whoever is responsible for the death of the new player. I guess this no player becomes the angel. It's kind of like a storytelling thing. So it's not an actual character, the angel. It's a kind of virtual character. All right, this game has only 6 players. Second question I got wrong. On first night, what do the demons learn? I thought this was the case, but no. In a 5 or 6 player game, you do not learn each other if you're the minion and the demon does not see 3 bluffs. Today I learned, or yesterday I learned to be exact. Teensy rules. I mean, I would not know that though. If I was running a game with 6 people, I would get that wrong. During the day, Amy nominates John, who may speak, and I got this wrong as well. I said it was only Amy, John, and players that they allowed to speak on their behalf. But actually, anyone can speak during a nomination, which is completely different to what I thought. I thought that it was the same as how we play Werewolf, which is when somebody's nominated, everyone else shuts up. But this is better, actually, because in that method, people used to use nominations to silence the room, which I didn't like. Anyone can speak during a nomination. A rigid accusation and defense where only the accuser and the accuser are allowed to speak is not how the game is designed to be played. I do think that the person who is on trial should get a chance to speak uninterrupted, though. That is only fair. I agree with that. All right, so I got 26 out of 26. What a pro! No, I mean, I didn't actually. I got 23 out of 26. That doesn't count because I kind of cheated because I've got the questions wrong and written down my notes. Travelers. I know almost nothing about travelers. Amy is a traveler. There are 9 players left alive, including Amy. It is customary, yes. There are 9 players left, including Amy. Will is nominated for execution. How many votes are needed to execute Will? I think it's 5. I don't think Travelers changed that part of the game. Right. Half the number of living players. That's the same. Stephen dies. Only 6 players live. The Imp, the Librarian, and 4 Travelers. What happens? This I got wrong yesterday. Travelers do not count in the living players for the purpose of ending the game, if that makes sense. I thought the game continues, but actually no. The game, because if you discount the Travelers, you have 1 Imp and 1 Villager, and that means the game ends. When there are only 2 alive players, not including Travelers. Travelers do not count in living players for the purpose of ending... Well, in fact, I'll just copy and paste that. Why Incarnation are there 4 Travelers? It's not even that big a game. I don't know. These people were all late. Who knows? There's a lot of Travelers. Why is this on the Halloween playlist? Is this a Halloween song? Theo is a Traveler. Stephen calls for his exile. There are 9 players in the game, although 4 are still alive. Okay, this I did know. When you are exiling, it doesn't use your dead vote, and you just vote. It doesn't matter. Like, normal rules don't apply in that sense. So everyone votes. So how many players are in the game is the important thing, not how many are alive. So when you're calling to exile a Traveler, dead people can vote, and it doesn't use a dead vote, so it's 5. An exile is not an execution. Good girl for going for brekkie. Okay. That sounds nice. Just copy and paste that in. I didn't know that. I didn't get that wrong, but that is... I'll put that in a different section. Reminders. Right. Does not use dead votes, I think. It's not an execution, so we wouldn't use the dead vote. It shouldn't do. It does not use dead votes. Alright, so... Does not use dead vote. Okay, thanks. I didn't think it did. So this is stuff I knew, but I'm just bringing there for notes, and this is stuff I didn't know. Well, this part I didn't know. Okay, so these players are dead. They support the exile of Theo raising their hand. Does it expend their vote tokens? Okay, it's that question. No, it doesn't. Jams is exiled. What happens? It's the same thing. They don't leave the game. It's just a case of they can nominate and can only vote once more. So they just die. They just die, but they don't leave the game. Nice. Stephen is the good scapegoat. Patrick is executed. You decide if that the scapegoat ability happens, what happens. So if that the scapegoat and the ability, the thing's happening, then Stephen is executed and dies. Nice. Hey, Cleggy. Did you party last night? I did not. I stayed at home and I drank tea and I watched YouTube videos. And I felt a bit sad, but I had a nice phone call and that made me feel better. I didn't feel sad because I didn't go out. I was feeling a bit bleh. We're having some parachute droppers. Oh, nice, nice, very good. I should probably save my document occasionally. Nice. Oh shoot. That wasn't supposed to happen. I've got to disable that. Whenever I press Control S, it reloads my script. Ah! You've missed. Which is doing weird stuff. I need to change that. Alright. Well, I guess you're going to see my script. Perfect. Alright, so... Okay. Oh, I do not do that. You won both games, both the new games. I won. I lost the first one, but then I was good at the river game once I got going, wasn't I? Once I got going, I was good at it. Eventually. Just stand by one sec. I'm sorting something out. Or sit by, whatever you want to do. Alright. I'm going to change that so it doesn't turn off the game source. It's not functioning as intended. Alright. Bring the games back. Pew, 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 pew. Alright. Could probably get rid of the this thing, which is also broken. Bye. Alright, back to normal and bonsai. So bonsai and the River Dividuvi game. When I understood the scoring of the River Dividuvi game, it was alright, yeah. I don't know if it's for me though. Stephen is a gunslinger. Let's have a read of what that does. Each day after the first vote has been tallied, you choose a player that has voted. You may choose a player that has voted. They die. That seems very strong. That's okay if it's not. Okay. What do you mean? Let's see. This person is nominated, and okay. So then Stephen's using the ability. Ben dies. The day continues as normal because it's not an execution. Okay. Stephen is the beggar. Lachlan is dead. Lachlan gives Stephen his vote token. This is just a question of can you read the rules properly? You learn their alignments. So you tell them that Lachlan was good or is good. Because you find out the alignment but not the role. Nice. Do you want to help? If you like. I'm trying to figure it out myself. If I'm not sure, I'll ask, I guess. Getting the answers anyway. Stephen is the thief. He chooses to use his ability on Amy. I don't know what the thief even does. Where's the thief? Each night, choose a player, not yourself. Their vote counts negatively tomorrow. What? That's madness. I'm not sure I would be able to play / enjoy games like this if it involves lying and figuring out if others are. Yeah, it does. I have mixed feelings towards it. This is why I want to run the game and not play it. Because I like the social aspect of the game. I don't really like to lie. I'm not big on lying. Even in a game, it involves a lot of deception. I love the people I know enjoy the logical aspect of it. Stephen is a thief. He chooses to use his ability on Amy. 4 people vote for Ed's execution, including Amy. That would be 5. No, wait. No. Counts negatively. Oh, I'm not putting this role in my games. It's hurting my brain already. 4 players vote for the execution. So it's negative. So they've only received 3 votes. Wait. Negatively. Oh. Yeah, well, it's 2 votes. It's complicated. It's so complicated. Negative the vote. Right. Brings the total down to 2. This roll is crazy. That is crazy. Basic maths, not mathing. I know. Stephen is the bureaucrat. At night, he chooses to use his ability on Chloe. I'm going to have the reading the tokens. Each night, choose a player, not yourself. Their vote counts as 3 votes tomorrow. That's 4 votes then. That I can do. 1 plus 3. I can do that. Stefan is the bureaucrat. That's the same one. At night, he chooses to use his ability on Reggie, the gunslinger. No, wait. On Reggie. Who's not gunslinger? On Reggie, who is the slayer. There's a call to exile. 3 players, right? I think that when you have these exile votes, it doesn't count as a vote. I think it's going to be different. I don't think it's going to count because for the same reasons that it's not a real vote, like it doesn't use dead votes or whatever. I think that exile votes are separate from game mechanics, and I don't think it's going to actually use a bureaucrat ability for the purposes of exiling. That's my opinion. If you want to chime in here, Tevi, you can do. So that I do not know. I would guess if I had to choose, I would choose number 2. I'm not sure. Well, let's go with 2. An exile is not an execution. Well, it follows the same process. It's not considered a vote. So, bureaucrat does not do anything. Gunner. Hey, yo, Gunner. It's Monday. You're not at work. No, it's not. It's Saturday. One day. So every time I stream on the weekend, Gunner comes and asks what day it is. It's also 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. American viewers, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. And what's more, the clocks are going back, guys. You know, not today, but tomorrow the clocks are going back in the UK. Which means that it's going to be, well, 8:30. So do not forget, if you weren't aware about the clocks changing, it's pretty hard to forget these days because everyone has a smartphone, but... Oh, wait, we got that right anyway. Zombool. What the hell is that? Oh no, clock change. Uh-oh. I assume the clocks aren't changing in the States, Liari. John is the evil apprentice. On his first night, which character's ability could he gain? Why is this upside down? Taking the piss. What's wrong with it? Why? Winding me right up. On your first night, you gain a townsfolk ability if good, a minion ability if evil. I don't even know. Oh, a random ability. Look how complicated this game is. I don't understand any of these roles. Well, a minion ability then. Because evil. Okay. Wait, yours changes tomorrow. To show it's evil. Oh, I see. Oh, that's smart. So they put it upside down as a reminder that it's an evil. Fine. US is next week. Okay. So our clocks are going back -1 hour. Tomorrow, well, middle of the night actually, like 2 or 3, 1, well, 2 a.m. I think it goes back to being 1 a.m. I once worked a night shift where the clocks went back. It was in a nightclub or somewhere. The clocks went back from 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. I did not get paid for working the extra hour. I was not happy. 3 a.m. in Norway. Is Europe all synchronized? I think it might be. Europe is so cool. Oh, it's reversed. John is the matron. During the day, he chooses Theo and Will with his ability. Um. Oh. Ah? You may choose 3 sets of 2 players to swap seats. Oh my god, I can't imagine running now. Do they swap seats permanently? Do you have to move all the tokens in the Grim? For a week, it will be a 4-hour difference. I guess it would be 4 hours. I did that the right way. So, currently the time is 9:30, but at this time tomorrow, the time will be 8:30. So yeah, I guess 4 hours. That sounds right. I cannot believe that the tokens. Do the token locations get swapped permanently? Players may not leave their seats to talk in private. Does this apply to all players? That is annoying. Uses Theo and Will. Or is it just the players that are chosen? Then Will and Ben. What will happen? Theo and Will swap places, and then Ben and Will swap places. Well, obviously it's this one, but look, I don't see why they're being facetious. This isn't an easy question. So the seat swaps happen in the order they make them, so that you swap and then you swap, and then players cannot get out of their seats to talk in private. That's interesting. It means you can keep people away from each other if you're evil. It's an interesting one. It's very interesting. I like it. No, the players swap seats. They take their tokens with them. No, I get that. I get that. The like in this case, these players would swap and they take the tokens with them, and you can only talk whisper to your neighbors. So all players can only talk whisper to their neighbors if that character's in play. So they swap seats permanently, and you have to change to Grim. It is permanent, and you have to change to Grim. That I would mess up the Grim, and I would the whole game would be ruined. Lol. John is the judge. Okay, what's that? Once per game, if another player nominated, you may force the current execution to pass or fail. Once per game. Wow. John is the judge. Stefan is nominated for execution. Only Stephen and John vote. John says he is forcing the execution to pass. What happens? Wait. That's interesting. That's a good question. I would have assumed that it would have put them on the block. Like, forced them on the block. I'm guessing it's this middle one? Okay. Once per day. Wait, once per day? That's not right. Not once per day. If another player, a judge may force an execution to pass or fail. That's not what the token says. It does not say once per day. But I need to screenshot this and ask a question or check the page. I mean, I've got my incorrect answer in there, but that's irrelevant. All right, have we got any experts of this game? I'm confused by that. I am confused. The token should be right. Are we saying that the thing is wrong? Judge, blood on the clock tower. Let's have a look at the ruling on the wiki. Well, maybe not ruling. Once per game. It's a mistake, I think, in the quiz. By the looking of the wiki page, by the look of the wiki page, I think it's a once per game, not once per day. I might have to send that picture. I think that's a mistake. John is the judge again. Oh boy. Will is nominated and receives 5 votes. Force it to fail. Which player will be executed? Theo, probably? Wait. Hang on. How many people are alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Theo. John is the Voodon. Well, only you and the dead can vote. What? Only you and the dead can vote? What happens if this player dies? Do they lose their ability? That's the problem with travelers, is that people are just going to exile them immediately because they don't like it. Steve is nominated for execution. Which players can vote? Only John, Ben, and Patrick. It's crazy. John is the evil bishop. There's some really interesting roles. Bishop. Only the storyteller can nominate. Oh gosh! If any of this was in my game, I think people would just kick out the outsiders. Not the outsiders. Kick out the travelers. At least one opposing player must be nominated each day. Huh? Only the storyteller can nominate. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Only the storyteller nominates. But I guess if we've nominated 2 evils, I think we have to nominate a good. Right. Oh, I see. You must nominate at least one player who is not on the bishop's team each day. Right. I see. So I've got to nominate a good player. I see. I get you. I didn't fully understand that. Nice. Pretty good. All right, Patrick is the butcher. This stuff with the travelers is blowing my mind. I haven't seen half of these. I think I've seen the gunslinger, and that's about it. With just the travelers, it makes things very interesting. Patrick is the butcher. Ed is executed and dies. So the butcher does what? Each day after the first nomination, you may nominate. First execution, you may nominate again. Whoa. Ed is executed and dies. Patrick then nominates Reggie, who will get 6 votes. Reggie will be executed today, I guess. So we can't get counter nominations on this, right? Because I'm guessing that the way this works is we have a normal nomination, we have a normal execution, and then this player nominates. And if it goes through, that person dies, but we can't have like counter nominations against them, I'm guessing. I think this is wrong. Cool. Okay. I think that worked because we did not lose the background. There's so many travelers, but they're so seldomly used. I know. This is what I'm discovering by looking at this. Patrick is the bone collector. I think people in general don't really like the travelers. Lurking, says Jesper. No worries. Patrick is the bone collector. At night, they choose Chloe the dreamer, who is dead. What does this do? I don't think I should concern myself too much with the travelers, actually. As long as I know the basics. This is the most important thing. And this is this as well. Knowing that is enough, probably. I'm probably not going to be putting travelers into my games. Once per game, at night, choose a dead player. They regain their ability until dusk. That's sick. Chloe the dreamer, who is dead. Until dusk. So that means they are getting their power until the next beginning of the night. Wakes up each night to choose a player and learn information. They will do it. I think they'll do it now because if they don't do it now, like this would have to go first in the turn order. I'm thinking that. Otherwise they wouldn't get the thing at all. Patrick is the harlot. Oh, Patrick, you harlot. Each night choose a living player. If they agree, you learn their character, but you both might die. Oh my gosh. Why would they ever agree? They choose Amy. Amy agrees. Okay. You learn their character. So Amy is the seamstress. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Patrick is the barista. Lachlan is the Vigor Mortis. Each night, Lachlan chooses one player with his Vigor Mortis ability. Who's the player? They die. Oh, scary. Minions you kill keep their ability and poison one townsfolk neighbor. Oh, that's neat. That's very cool. That's actually crazy. If you kill a minion, they get to keep their ability, and they're dead and they keep their ability. That's pretty interesting. However, the problem is that you're the only minion in that game. I'm assuming the Pit Hag is an imp, not an imp demon. Brewster ability. Each night until dusk, a player becomes sober. Healthy and gets true info, or the ability works twice. They learn which. Lachlan has their ability work twice. Seems like that's rather strong at this point in the game, with so many villagers dead. Yeah, both die. That's crazy. I'm not sure where you'd do that. Hey, Lancelot. Patrick is the barista. Tonight, Jams the clockmaker learned she was sober, healthy, and getting true info. How did this happen? I think it's just this. The storyteller chooses who it affects, yeah. All right, we're nearly done with the old Travelers thing, but it's been interesting and I've learned a bit. Got to save that as well. Lachlan is the deviant, yes. If you are funny today, you cannot die by exile. Today, he told everyone a hilarious story about how he lost his mind after writing hundreds of quiz questions for a social deduction game. You think he was funny? What happens? X does not die. That is brilliant. I love that. We got one wrong. Nice. It's not once per day. It's once per game. That's wrong. Fabled. I don't think linked to the quiz. It's quiz.clocktower.com, I think. It's on the Blood on the Clocktower website. Quiz.bloodontheclocktower.com, I believe. I can find it if you like. Quiz. I'm copying the link. There you go. All right, so I think do we skip Fabled or should we do Fabled? There's only 13 questions. The Doom series in play. Let's have a read of this. If 4 or more players live, each living players may publicly choose once per game that a player of their own alignment dies. What? Why would you do that? That's very weird. They would kill somebody on their team, so Ed. Once per game, each living player may invoke the Doomsayer. Why? I don't get it. The Angel is in play. You declare that the Angel is protecting Stephen, who is a new player. Chloe nominates him and gets him executed. What could happen to Chloe? Chloe could die. Something bad. Any of the above? Yeah, any of the above could happen. Something bad in general. A speedy game, yeah. I guess if you need a speedy game, that's the way to do it. A light penalty usually works best. I think if we were to play that with my group, people would do it just to see what would happen. You declare that Chloe and Theo are affected by the Buddhist. Oh, I love that. Veteran players may not talk. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, actually, because people, in a few games I've played, there's some very good players, and they can sometimes dominate the room. So that's quite good. That's pretty nice. Nice thing. Something bad might happen to whoever talks when the storytellers ask for silence. I like that a lot. Ed loudly talks over the storyteller during the rules explanation. Any of the above? Hell's Librarian. Nice. Revolutionary. What's going on? Where's the rest? Oh, I see. 2 neighboring players are known to be the same alignment. Once per game, one of them registers falsely. That's sneaky. A demon. It's got to be this one. The game must end early. The fiddler's in play. Oh, I see. The demon chooses an opposing player. All players have got to choose. Oh, I see. So, Jams, who is the demon, secretly chooses Theo. Everyone must choose between Jams or Theo. What's this? Nice. That's a cool one. These aren't so bad, actually. Much better than the Travelers. They're really cute. The Toy Maker's in play. The demon may choose not to attack and must do this at least once per game. Evil players get normal starting info. May choose not to attack and must do this at least once per game. Evil players get normal starting info. What's that? Final night, no attack. I don't get it. Oh, wait a second. In a 6-player game, normal starting info. This is a tricksy one. But no, in a 6-player game, you wouldn't get it. Jams learns who Steven is. No. Oh, wait. Evil players get normal starting info. Normal starting info in a 6-player game, you learn nothing. This is not right. I'm confused. I'm confused again. I'm screenshotting again. I did not go into this quiz with the intention of putting a whole bunch of sending a whole bunch of pictures to the people going, excuse, actually, I don't understand. I think, in my mind, normal starting info on a 6-player game is nothing. Wait. Oh, I see. In a game with 5 or 6 players, the demon and minion do not usually learn each other. How the toy marker in play means they get the normal starting info. Right, I see. Normal as in breaking the rules of the 5 or 6 thing. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, I don't need to send that. It was a bit ambiguous. The toy maker is in play. Jams, the demon, has attacked and killed another player every previous night. They're gonna need to not kill anyone. 3 players left alive. Nothing. Jams will not wake. Final night, no attack. Because it's the final night, they cannot wake. Meta-wise, I don't think it would ever get to that point because you'd never... Well, I guess if you knew that the toy maker hadn't played, you would let it go down to a final 3 in that way. It's risky, though. The fibbing is in play. One good player might get incorrect information. It will affect Will tonight as the empath. They learn how many the alive players are evil each night. What will we tell them? It has to be incorrect. Number 1 or 2. 0 or 1, sorry. The Duchess is in play. 3 players may choose to visit you. Each day, 3 players may choose to visit you at night. Each visitor learns how many visitors are evil, but 1 gets false info. Oh, that's way too complicated. The imp, the empath, and the butler. Of those, 1 is evil. So it's got to be 1, 1, and then a different number. With 8 players, there's normally 1 outsider in play, as shown in the image. In this game, a sentinel's in play. How many outsiders could be in the game? There might be, so 0, 1, or 2. There can't be more than 1 extra evil player. Okay. What's this? Can't be too many evils. Due to the Jinn, the mathematician, and the lunatic are jinxed. Use the Jinn's special rule. All players know what it is. Oh, so this is storytellers does whatever they want. The mathematician learns if the lunatic attacks a different player than the real demon attacked. What is the lunatic? Oh, the lunatic. Who's the lunatic? Oh, I see. They're not actually in play. Should you still read out the rule? Obviously. Nice. Hey, 13 out of 13. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go back to easiness. Trouble brewing. Easy. The washerwoman has woken up. Hi. So, you start knowing one of two players is particular townsfolk. So we're going to point at Stephen and Will, because those are the tokens for the washerwoman. Which is Ed wakes due to his librarian ability. You point at Amy and Lachlan. Which character will you show to Ed? Particular outsider. I'm going to say chef, because that is an outsider. You kind of need to know what the outsiders are, which I do. The saint is an outsider. So the saint is one of these two. Nice. Investigator. So the investigator, one of two players is a particular minion. So either Stefan or Amy is the Baron. This is very easy. What number will you show the chef for night one? We have no pairs of evil sitting together, so 0. The empath wakes due to their ability. Reminder of what the empath does. How many of your evil, sorry, not evil. How many of your 2 alive neighbors are evil? In this case, 0. Nice. Okay, these are the questions I understand. This is my kind of level, definitely. The fortune teller has woken due to their ability. Have a sip of coffee. And chosen Ed and Chloe. So the fortune teller, I do know. You learn if there is a demon in those. So Ed and Chloe. There is a demon in there. So we are going to say, yes, there's a demon with a nod. Now, there's different ways to do this, but yes, to nod your head and no to shake your head, I think is the best way to do it. I agree. Stefan died today. Jams is the Undertaker. Which character would show Jams? So the Undertaker does what? Does it find out the character? I think it's the character. So Investigator? Nice. Undertaker's a very good role. Reggie is the monk. Can choose a player that are safe from the demon. Cannot be yourself. Amy is the imp and chooses Ed. Nobody dies because they are protected. Very good, very good. Oh, this is fun. Theo the imp has killed John the Ravenkeeper. You wake John due to his Ravenkeeper ability, and John points towards Reggie. So, Ravenkeeper, a reminder. You learn the character Reggie, Washerwoman. Nice. V good. Ooh, we're getting there, aren't we? Chloe nominates Ben. What happens? Chloe. Ben. I'm going to presume it's the first time they're nominated. Chloe is executed. What I'm not sure about with the Virgin is the way that we've always played it is that the day ends immediately. With an execution, I believe that's how it works. I think we're playing that correctly. It does. Question for you, Tevi. Why is there like little leaves on the tokens? Because I've noticed the Virgin has a leaf at the top, and the Imp has got 2 leaves, and the Poisoner has got 3 leaves. What is that all about? Why are there leaves? Why has the Soldier got no leaves? How many reminder tokens associated with a role? Oh, I see. Leaf on the left is Wake's first night. Oh, okay. Right. That's good to know. Leaf on the right is other nights. Okay. That's making sense. And then leaf on the top is reminder tokens. Oh, it's okay. So leaf on the top is you have reminder tokens. Good to know. That's all right. During the day, Reggie uses her Slay ability on John. What happens? John dies. I was playing a game the other day where I correctly figured out socially who was the imp and the 2. There was an imp and 2 minions. I figured out who it was. I shot my Slayer shot, but I was poisoned. It's very unfortunate. John dies. Patrick is the soldier, Amy is the imp. Amy chooses Patrick. Nothing happens. Assuming they're not poisoned, because soldier cannot die. You are safe from the demon. I'm liking these. Whoa! Absolute bloodbath. Today, no players are nominated and no execution occurs. The good team wins because of the mayor. Lachlan is the butler and chose Theo as his master last night. Right. Administering voting today. If Theo has his hand up to vote, Lachlan must also have his hand up to vote. You may only vote if they're voting too. So the second one. That's interesting. So if that's a good way to think it. If Theo has his hand down, Lachlan must also have his hand down. They can raise it if they want, as long as Theo's hand's up. All right. That is something I did not know. That's worth. I'll put that into my reminders. Will is the drunk who thinks that he is the empath. Oh, I hate being the drunk. You wake Will to give him his empath information. I'll give him any old rubbish then. That fool. Hey, Risto. John is the drunk who thinks he is the Slayer. He uses the Slayer ability on Chloe, and nothing happens. The drunkers are the same as poisoned in that sense. They have no ability, but they think they do. I think I can probably extend that to being poison/drunk. Okay. Cool. Jams is the recluse. It's a cool name, Jams. I like it. Okay. Jams is the recluse who was executed today. The Undertaker has woken to use their ability. What characters can you show the Undertaker? This. Amy is executed. What happens? That's a good question. Who's Amy? The Saint. Evil wins. That's a tough one. The Saint. I haven't got any of these wrong, I don't think, on this particular quiz. The poison and poisons the Raven Keeper. No. And then the demon kills the Raven Keeper. What characters can you show to the Raven Keeper? Anything, because... Wait, they have no power. That's a good question. The question kind of gives away the answer, but you are waking them up. If you weren't waking them up because they were poisoned, then... I would consider that as an option, because they have no power. But they are poisoned, so they actually have no power right now. But the question implies they are getting woken up, which means they're going to get dodgy info. Stefan is the spy. That doesn't really make sense. Why would you wake up somebody who has no power? He wakes at night due to his ability. What do you show him? The whole grimoire? I would hate to be the spy. Chloe is the Scarlet Woman. Jams is the imp who was just executed. What happens to Chloe? If there are 5 or more players alive, well, yeah, they would become the demon. With 9 players, there are normally 2 outsiders in play. In this game, there are 4. Why? Because Steve is the Baron. Lachlan woke due to his ability and chose Patrick. I chose Patrick. Nice. All right, nice. We know a little bit about trouble brewing, it turns out. What's happening here? Check this out. Receive the message. Take a short break and then we'll do intermediate trouble brewing. Oh my god. So check that out later. Right, BRB. Alright, we are back. I think what we'll do is finish off at least intermediate trouble brewing. See how well I can do on that one. And that will do me, I think, for now. We have 21 more questions, guys. Let's see how we get on. The washerwoman wakes due to their ability. Oh, Jasper's off. See you later. Thanks for joining us. Bristow says Mandarin season's about to start. Nice. So washerwoman wakes and learns 2 players, Chloe and Patrick. Which character should you show the washerwoman? You might register as good and as a townfolk, even if dead. You could theoretically show any townsfolk. That is a bit tricksy. These are going to be some tricky questions. You may yeah. Stephen is the drunk and thinks he's the librarian. This is getting tricksy for me. This is why I'm like, I'd like to be the storyteller, and then actually, it's very complicated. Stephen is the drunk. Thinks the librarian. Where is even Stephen? Is the drunk. He wakes due to his ability. He learns Lachlan and Will as his 2 players. Any outsider? It's just nonsense. You wouldn't show ever the drunk. Well, I guess you could show the drunk token. Ed is the investigator. Could he learn that either Ben or Jams is a Scarlet Woman? No, he would need to know this, I think. Yeah. Oh. Hey. The recluse. This is something which I forget. Ben or Jams is a Scarlet Woman. Recluse, yeah. Yes. The recluse. Recluse can register as a minion. That is something that I've seen on the sheet and on the token, but I forget that the recluse can register as a minion. Yeah, that would be a bit tricksy to give the investigator information that is saying the recluse is evil. Got one wrong. Good. On the first night, what number could you show the chef? We could say 1. We could say 2 because of the recluse. 1 or 2? The spy can register is good. Oh, shoot, the spy. Damn it. Dang it. So it could be 0, 1 or 2. These two, the recluse and the spy, are going to get me. So it could be 0, 1 or 2, right? Gotta make sure that I've got that in my thing. The spy can register as good, even if dead. Or as a good. 0, 1 or 2. So tricksy. Am I playing this sometime soon? Not anytime soon. I mean, I don't have plans to play anytime soon. In like 3 weeks, I'm playing next probably. I might see if I can get in on an online game at some point. I don't think I'm going to be running a game on stream or anything. I could do. But I don't know the game well enough to run it. I'm going to give it a try running it in person at some point. The fortune teller wakes to use their ability. I'm just finding it interesting to do these quizzes, and it's educational. The reason I put that as my reminder is because I forget that it can be as a minion. Or minion 2. Okay, the fortune teller wakes to use their ability. So the thing that's going to scam me here is the recluse and the spy. So we need to keep out a look for those. Keep out a look for them. 2 players is either a demon, but there's also red herring. So bear in mind the red herring. Ed and Jams. So they could do a bit either, because it's May. Red herring's a May as well. Actually, is the red herring a May? I think. No, it's not a May. I think it's a yes. You can't. It's not a May on the red herring. You have to say yes. At night, Amy chooses to target herself with her imp ability. Amy dies and Reggie becomes the imp. That I do know. Oh, geez, what's going on here? Amy tries to kill herself, but is protected by the monk. Oh my gosh, they're safe from the demon. Yeah, Amy lives. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Reggie poisons John. So John has no ability. Amy kills Ben. Right. Points at John. Yeah, well, that's interesting, actually. Because you can't show... They have no power, but they still have a role. So I'm guessing only the recluse? Normally, they could register as anything, but with their poisons, you can only show the recluse. That's a good question. I like that. Stefan nominates Ben. What happens? Is the drunk? Nothing. If they're the drunk, it's a townsfolk, but it's the drunk, so it's not a townsfolk. Wait, what? Oh, Stefan! Annoying. Stefan and Stephen. Look, that is pissing me off. Stefan, not Stephen. So Stefan, they might register as townsfolk, so yeah, they could die. Okay, my bad. I just misread. Spelling's gonna get him. Yeah, you're all right. During the day, Lachlan uses his Slayer ability on Will. What happens? On Will. They might die. They might die because they might register the team. I would so do that. If I was the storyteller, that would be funny. Yeah, excellent. That's good. At night, Ed the imp attacks Amy the mayor. It might bounce. Is that Patrick? Why Patrick? Oh, yeah. Because it might bounce. With the mayor, if you die at night, another player might die instead. Yeah. So the tricksy ones are Recluse, Spy, Mayor. And what was the other one? It's the Mayor. Red Herring. The Red Herring. That's a tricksy one as well. But the Red Herring's not ambiguous. It's all the May ones that get me. Because the Red Herring is just, like, not ambiguous. And people having the same name, that's annoying. But all the things with the might or the May. So the Spy, you might. And then the Recluse, you might. I don't think there's any other mites, is there? At night, Ed the imp attacks Amy the mayor. You decide to redirect it to Patrick. Patrick. Who's Patrick? Where's Patrick? Oh, no one dies. Wait. Another player might die instead. Nothing happens. I see. That's interesting. So you can point it towards somebody who you know is not going to die. That is interesting. I like that. So the mayor is a very powerful role. Because it basically, if you trying to kill the mayor as the evil team, it's pretty much a guarantee you can get it down to a final 3. Because if people try to kill the mayor, unless you can poison the mayor, that mayor's going to live indefinitely. It can pretty much guarantee a final 3. At night, Ed the Imp attacks Amy the mayor. You decide to redirect it back at Ed. Okay. What the hell? Chloe becomes the imp. Oh, yes. Yes. Chloe would become the imp because if you killed yourself this way, yeah. That is sick. Yeah. Imagine waking up the next day and you've actually just died. You've actually star shifted accidentally. I love it. That is very cool. I like that a lot. It is the first day. Lachlan and John vote for Theo to be executed. Lachlan is the butler and has accidentally voted when his master is not voting. Count the vote anyway. I think it's better to count it anyway. It's not changing anything anyway. Yeah, just let it go through and then tell them that do not be so naughty. Publicly altering it would confirm. Yeah, that's true. Jam's the poisoner. Poisons Patrick. Patrick is the... how can I never find anyone? The Undertaker. Amy was executed today. What do you show Patrick tonight? Show Patrick whatever. They're going to get dodgy info. Will is the drunk who thinks he's the mayor. Is executed and dies. What will he learn? That's a good question. I don't know. The actual role, I think. That makes sense. Drunk, yeah. This is fun. Earlier in the game, the Recluse registered as the Scarlet Woman to the Raven Keeper. Right. Today, the Recluse was executed. Can the Recluse register as the Baron to the Undertaker? This doesn't say... Oh, it says even if dead. Yes. I think that's a good way to tell the village, assuming they're talking to each other, it's a good way to tell them that something is afoot. I like that. Registering as something else to somebody else, and then that gives them a chance to solve that actually that was not, they're getting bad info, but it's because of the Recluse, yeah. I like that. Lachlan the Poisoner poisons Stephen the Undertaker. My brain hurts. Okay. If Ed the Imp kills himself and Lachlan becomes the Imp, will Stephen still be poisoned? Oh, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. I don't know. Because they lose all of their powers. But have the thing, they lose all the powers of the poisoner. But do the things that they already did stay in effect? Or does it I'm going to guess that Stephen would still be poisoned. Do you guys know? That's a very, very good question. Not still poisoned. Correct. They do not retain the abilities. I knew that. That is very interesting. All right. That I did not know. If poisoner becomes an imp, all poisoned player is no longer poisoned. That is very good info. This is why I'm doing these quizzes. For stuff like that. Very interesting. Exactly 5 players are alive. If the imp is executed, leaving 4 players alive, what will happen? The game will end because there's... Wait. If there are 5 or more players alive and the demon dies, at this moment, at this exact moment, there's 5 players alive. And the demon dies, Jams will become the imp. Yeah. All players are alive after the first day. At night, Ed can decide not to attack a player. Can Ed decide not to attack a player? No, it's not optional. You must choose a player. And last question. Have I got a message? I had a bloop. I had a bloop. Several players are dead. At night, can Ed choose to attack a dead player with his imp ability? That's a good question. I know you can nominate a dead player to be lynched, but can the imp choose to attack a dead player? I don't know. I don't think so. You can. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. At least I did not remember that. Okay. Wow, that was very educational. So even on Trouble Brewing, I had a lot to learn. I'm wondering if I even look at the others. I don't know if I've played these. I've played custom scripts before, but I don't even think I've played this. I might have played Sex and I think maybe I played Sex and Violence. I'll have a little look at this. Okay, Fango I know. Okay, that's quite a good roll. Oh, Madness. The Clockmaker. How many steps from the demon to its nearest minion? 1, 2. Right. The Dreamer. I'm going to do this and then I'm probably going to stop doing Clocktower because I don't even know if I'm going to do all of these actually. I'm going to see how much I can take of this. The Dreamer wait chooses their ability and chooses John. Alright, I think actually, I haven't got the brain to learn new characters and I don't know all these characters, so it's going to be a lot. So I think I'm going to stop for there for now. But we have learned a lot. Wait, we just lost her. That's fine. I'm going to save my notes. It was good though. It was very good. Very good indeed. So we've done an hour and a half of learning Blood on the Clocktower and it's been fun. GG's. That was good, wasn't it? I'm thinking we could potentially have a bit of a cheeky crossword or something. Since we're here. Bit of a cheeky crossword, maybe. A Saturday morning crossword, what could be better? Number 30. Let's give this a try. Double definitions and sound alikes. Okay, this should be okay. Let's give it a go. Hey, Good Golf. Finished breakfast, nice. So we just finished Clocktower Good Golf, so I should probably change the category. We have done about 90 minutes of different Clocktower quizzes. It was good. Going to change category and do a little bit of crosswording. Crosswords. Maybe a crossword or two. Okay. All right, let's do a little crossword. Anything exciting here? I am going to browse at the ones we have and see is there anything which looks easy. Now, I like 4 down. Persia nowadays. I think we know what Persia nowadays is, right? Surely we know what Persia nowadays is. Iran. Yeah. Okay, any other easy ones, guys? A bird with the French name. Now, usually, the French is le or la. It could be name after le or la. I walked slowly. You're right there, Liari. We finished our Blood on the Clocktower learning and are playing a few little crosswordies. Crossword or two. Eagle? LeBron? I don't know. It's going to have a little la in it. I drifted off a moment. Oh. Have a little nap. It has replaced the acre. That's nice. That's a clever clue. I think that's hectare. Which is another measurement of area. That's cute. It doesn't work perfectly as an analit, but it's pretty cute. So hectare has replaced the acre because they're both measurements of area, and it's an anagram of the acre. I don't think it passes like completely, but it's pretty cute. Yeah. Something heard. Precedes. Not proceeds. Precedes. 10A shed. Drop leaves on outhouse. And outhouse could be shed. Oh, drop leaves could be shed. Yeah, because when you shed, your tree sheds its leaves. It's shedding. It's shedding. I think that could be right. Or shedding drop fur. Or drop whatever. Leaves makes more sense. But shed, yeah, drop. Yeah, that's fine. It said that work with dough is a must-have. Sure. Hopefully eager to acquiesce. Oh, it's an anagram. Anagram of eager. Heavy is an idea for 6 down. A must-have is a need. Ah, work with dough is to need. It's a sound alike. Good, Tevi. Good. Attention! The Cockney's present. I don't know. Do not know. Mum's got a small bed charm. Bed can be cots. Ear. Ah. Attention. The Cockney's presence is the ear and nah. Right. Nice. Multi-talented relatives worked out. Is it an anagram of relatives? It looks like an anagram of relatives, guys. Multi-talented. Multi-talented? Versatile. Parish priest and little girl by vehicle. Little vehicle's a van. Little girl. Vicar? Oh, that kind, not a van. The car is a vehicle. Little girl by vehicle. V? Why V? Vi? Parish priest is a vicar. Little girl. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yields to Why do I have to read? Yields to Wimbledon favourites, we're told. Favourites. Yields to Wimbledon. I don't know. Deafening noise of item or sports equipment heard. Racket? Oh, yeah. Deafening noise is a racket, and you also use a racket in sports. Warns outs. Anagram. Answer. 2 down. Extremists excellent in slang. Extremists. Now it is. Whitish bucket is suggested. This is not the easiest of puzzles. Darlings step out. My darlings. Bird with a French name, so starting with a T. Bird. The French name. Wait a sec. Wait a sec, tit. Well done, good golf. And Leo, good job. Seeds. Oh. Yields is seeds. Very good. And then Wimbledon favourite are the seeds. They're seeded. The best verb. Extremists excellent in slang. Excellent in slang. Wicked. Whitish bucket is suggested. Bucket. Pale? Oh. Pale, but it's actually pale. I've got to get out of bed. No, you don't. 18 down. Rubbish work on a shuttle. Phone going dead. Oh no! Just get a long cable. A very, very, very long cable. Lab work for international games. 2 down. Radical. Ooh, good job, Tevi. Extremist is a radical. Extremist is excellent in slang. Man, that is radical. Nice. Very nice. 12 down. Young boy came first and served out the soup. Guys, I've brought the soup. Young boy. Young little Billy. Served out the soup. Lad. Wait. Ladled? Serving the soup up. Ladled. 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 Do you guys know what a ladle is? Precedes to Yorkshire City. According to reports. Leeds. There's a city in the UK called Leeds. But it sounds like Leeds. Yes. Lab work for international games. Is it tests? Yeah. There's a cat doing crosswords in the middle of my night. Hello, heroic logic. I'm doing crosswords in the middle of the night. A charm is mascots. Mars got a small bed. Well, can't we give Mum a bigger bed? Rubbish work. Rubbish could be tats. Work on a shuttle. I don't know if it's tout. Heroic logic! Squint at a member of the House of Lords. Peer. In the UK, we have hereditary peers. In the House of Lords. Fatigue attacked dissenter. I like the double def fatigue, where you're saying fatigue is like a type of outfit, but it's also tiredness. Fatigues. Dissenter. This is tricky. Fatigue attacked dissenter. Anyone know? You just said it. Did I? I didn't say it. Tiredness. Oh. I did say it. Tiredness. It is tats, probably. It is tats. Attacked dissenter. Oh, it's an anagram. That's a good that's a very good anagram. And then tats. Rubbish work on a shuttle. What? Rubbish is tats. Work on a shuttle. Well, what? Why? Why is it work on a shuttle, chat room? Why is it? Why would it be that? I understand nothing. We've done quick cryptic number 30. I have to put that on the spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. Number 30 has been done. I feel like we should do a meaty picaroon. Maybe we should do, since we have all the hardcore people here, maybe we should do a big boy, fully fledged picaroon, cryptic crossword. Hold on to your underpants, chat, because this is gonna get crazy. Yeah, an actual cryptic, an actual full-sized big boy. I like spreadsheets, says Liari77. Why is this chat, though? I still don't know. Work on a shuttle. Work on a shuttle. Is it tat? Yeah, it is, because I checked it. Rubbish is tat. Do you have your spreadsheets listed in a spreadsheet? That is the true level of spreadsheetiness that we all require. A spreadsheet of spreadsheets. Yari. That's what you need. I do not know why this is tats. I'm not sure if I care. Right. I do need. Alright, so we need cryptic crossword 29496. That's not how we do that. Cryptic. 29496. Right, let's go. We are doing, chat, a fully fledged big boy cryptic crossword, full-sized, no lube. Let's go. Flavor enhancer that's stored in tabernacle? Jeez. A flavor enhancer. Oh, it's a sewing thing. What? Oh. A tat is a sewing thing. What was the definition again? I've never heard of it. I've heard of a thimble. Monosodium glutamate. That's too long. Choose frames painter knocked over for 1960s works. You'll notice that these clues are long and hard. About to cut bananas. Winning big. in the something. So I hope you all are ready, because this is gonna be crazy. Look at these difficult clues we have. I think it's gonna be okay. People who sing gospel. Oh, it soon rocks. Hang on a second. I think this is an anagram of gospel it soon. It is an anagram of gospel it soon. It's people who sing. It doesn't have to be gospel. Gospel it soon, chats. People who sing. It, is there any way it's not actual singers? Could it be something else? It could be something else. I can see it's the word gospel right now. I've got gospel on the brain. Gospel is stuck in my head now. Who sings? People who sing. Hmm. Clemens Adley oddly put away 9 crackers. So 9 is IX. Adley oddly. Clement Adley. CE. CEET LMN. It's weird. It could be Clement as a definition. This difficulty level is. Oh, you've got one. This one or that one? You have the people who sing. Or do you have this one? Flavor enhancer. Sodium chloride. Chloride. Sodium chloride? Go ahead with one down. Assuming that it is the anagram, go right ahead. I think it starts with an S. I think it's sodium chloride. Stool pigeons. Stool pigeons. I don't think I would have got that. I assume that's some kind of metaphor for people who sit on stools and sing. That it is an anagram of gospel it soon. Good job. I don't know if I'd have found that. I think this is sodium chloride. What is a tabernacle? Sodium chloride. The difficulty level is increased. You can't deny that sodium chloride enhances the flavor of things. I don't intend to look. Oh, shall I open Chambers? Okay, fine. I'm going to Google it. Stand by. Stand by, chat. Get my dictionary. Stand by, stand by. I'm going to do the thing. Okay. Okay. And standards bias. Okay. Tabernacle. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Tense. The human body. A reliquary. To sojourn. A canopy. A recipient. A receptacle. Um. I don't know. I still think this is right, but I might be full of shit. Quaff drop of Drambuie. Drambuie is delicious. Is it just drink? Quaff is to drink. It's a verb meaning to drink. For sure. Quaffing is drinking. To drink, to quaff is to drink. Oh. Why is it that when I put this here... Oh, wait a sec. I just need to move that. That's what I need to do. So, alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I think it is drink. Drop of Drambuie is the first letter of Drambuie, and chuck it down. Drain? Okay, it's drain. Chuck it down is like to rain. So it's drain. So that implies that D is correct. On air? Choose frames. Wait. I'm just looking at what fits there. Choose frames. Paint in October for 1960s work. Okay, maybe not on air. Clement Adley Oddly. Put away 9. Crackers. I don't know. NaCl is hidden in it. Oh my goodness. NaCl is hidden in Tabernacle. That is a genius. NaCl is hidden inside. I knew I was right. Thanks, Liari. Country's popular backing after a revolution. Have we really gone through the whole playlist already? How's that possible? We've only been streaming for 1 hour 58 minutes. Are we back on Thriller? Oh, let's have something else. Let's do something else. Country's popular backing after a revolution. Probably country. Any countries that start with an I, Tevi? Is Tevi still here? Iran, Iraq. Italy. Oh, Italy fits. India. Popular backing. Popular's in. So, if something's popular, then it's in. Backing after A. Can't figure out why. Aid backwards. Oh, backing is aid after revolution. Right, that's right. So it is India. Thanks to Tevi and Liari. Tevi for the suggestion, and Liari for the explanation. So popular is in, and then backing is aid. So if you back somebody, you aid them, and that gets revolved, hence revolution. So India is the word. Good job. Brilliant partner of blind, extremely unusual fellow. Extremely unusual. Extremely implies to me we're getting UL. Blind. Or blind extremely, BD. Oh no, 1%. Oh no. Get plugging. A river over to the left. A river in the Americans. Is it an actual river, do we think? A river in the Americas. I think it's super obscure. If they're saying a river in the Americas as the definition, it's going to be very complicated. I don't think it's straightforward anyway. What's this weird word starting with a U? That has to be us or up. Up the. Winning big. About to cut bananas. Niagara. That is a river. Again. A river over to the left. Again. A river. IAR. Over to the left. Again. Huh. A river over is again. And it's all to the left. Very well done. Don't think I was getting there anytime soon. After a reshuffle, failed to note cause of unemployment. Unemployment. Trying to think of synonyms for unemployment, beginning with a D. We don't have to do that though. Failed to note. Failed is 6 letters, 2, and an N. Failed to N. Getting out of bed. Oliori, poliori. Cause of unemployment. Sure. Deflation. Yo, that is correct. That is 100% correct. Deflation. So we have failed to anagramized here. And then N is note. Good job. Well done to Good Golf. That's a very good one. Brilliant partner or blind, extremely unusual fellow. Ooh. Beethoven. Brilliant partner. Brilliant. Effective. Nah. Unusual fellow. Sure, not sure. We have a few more starting letters. They have imperfect eggs. You reportedly put in boxes. What is the definition here? Cartons? That would be boxes. It might be cartons. Coffee cups. Debbie emptied. So Debbie emptied is DE, I think. She might get rowdy. I don't know. Perhaps Winchester. It's type of gun, isn't it? Student gets in everywhere. Rifle? Oh, Winchester's a rifle. So perhaps Winchester could be rifle. Student gets in everywhere. Nothing for that. I feel like Winchester is a rifle, though. It has a clock dial, one fixed in vacant den. That looks very suspicious. Is this an anagram again? It has a clock dial. What has a clock dial that begins with a D? I don't think vacant den has got anything to do with the answer. I think it's something that has a clock dial. Trixie. I guess let's have a little look for anything that looks easy. What looks easy? Sign Pinocchio's fibbing. A long nose. Big. Case of infraction. 100 euros pinched. Hey, my euros. 100 euros pinched, hey? That's a long one. That could be an anagram as well. They tend to be the long ones, I find. I think we've slowed down a little bit, haven't we? The starting letters were helpful. Maybe 15 will be good. Nursing funny person strips back hospital bed. This is a little bit more difficult than usual. But this is what we went for. We went full balls to the wall. Bickaroon gets shower working at first, which is perhaps topping. A topping. Bickaroon is me. I. Shower working at first. SW. Is perhaps. I'm stuck. It's used to pass water. Ooh. Toilet. Arthur Ashe finally ordered. I'm stuck. Lyric hiding. Coffee cups. I do not know. She might get rowdy. Could it be Ladette? On computer now. Nice. Did I just hear my name? No. No, no. Yeah. I was saying, where's that Leary? I need help. Put away 9 crackers. Adley Oddly. TLE. Or ATE. ATE sounds good. Oh, wait. Hang on. Crackers is probably lunatic or something like that. Lunacy. No doubt. Way 9. I think 9 of being IX, but it's not going to be, is it? Way 9. There's definitely something with that. There's definitely something with Luna. Lunatic. That wouldn't be 9, that'd be 99. 9. Anagram. Blue. So not 9 crackers. So it's inside and it's an anagram of 9. Ninetol. Oh. Lenient. Oh, Clement Lenience, right. But it's not anything to do with that. Not crackers. Line crackers are going in the middle of. TLE, oddly, weighing 9 crackers. Yeah, lenient seems good. Clement is lenient. Atlee, some of the letters are holding the contents of 9. Yeah, put away. Is it not a container? Oddly, and it's oddly a 9 and all of its crackers, I guess. It is a weird one. It looks like a container. About to cut bananas up the something. Winning big. I feel like it has to be up. Cartons doesn't fit anymore. They have imperfect eggs. You reportedly put in boxes. Reportedly put in boxes. I was trying. Oh, Terninal. Yeah, I thought so as well. When I was trying to pass what you did. Tomorrow, singer from India must be introduced to Queen. Queen. Tomorrow, singer. What's that? What's going on with this? I'm thinking the definition is queen. I don't see how tomorrow could be a word which is with 5 letters beginning with an A. That is my thinking. I'm going to go ahead actually and put on the traffic light because I've not put on the traffic light. Where are the traffic lights, guys? In case anyone appears and wants to know if they can help, yeah, you can. Helping is allowed. Is after singer from India? Maybe. Tomorrow, are you thinking it's after? Introduced to Queen. It could be ER, yeah. Tomorrow. I guess we can Google that. I don't think so. Oh, wait. It is a singer from India. AFT. New Delhi-based rapper. Well, that's some... I think so. Oh, no. That was not right. Tomorrow Singer. Oh, Tomorrow Singer Annie. From India. What's India got to do with it? Must be introduced to Queen. I'm lost. Tomorrow Singer. My gosh, I should have got that. I should have got that. I can't believe it. India is I. From India. Oh, from is the linker. India must be introduced to Queen. So I, Hotel India, because it's phonetic alphabet. India gets inserted into Queen Anne. Wow. I felt like it sounded like it possible, but yeah, I'm not now in retrospect. I'm not surprised that it wasn't a living person in the Guardian crossword actually. Oh, like obscure living person. Yeah, that makes more sense. Tomorrow Singer. That is cute. I like that. I like that very much. I don't think Pickering's particularly a young setter, so that makes more sense. No offense if you're watching Pickering. Sign Pinocchio's fibbing. Something knows. About current VIP. VIP could be like big shot, big something. How's this going to work? That is the question. I think it's bathroom time. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. If you've got any bright ideas, let me know. BRB. Okay. I have my copy, a little bit of a sandwich. It starts with the INCE. Criminal case of infraction. 100 euros pinched. Why INCE? That is the question. Case of. Really? Criminal case of infraction. Criminal case. Pinched. It's not meaning anything to me yet. Okay. Poor US singer, way ahead of what Jay-Z did. Poor US singer, way. How many letters do we need? US singer. Hmm. I think we've ground to a halt, chat. But that's okay. Deep in the tank on this one. I'm not sure where to get from here. Let's see. Let's go through the acrosses. Choose frames painter knocked over for 1960s works. 1960s, huh? I feel like I've seen 1960s not long ago in a crossword. Choose frames. Works. Works of art? It's not of art. There's no way. On air. Choose frames. Doesn't mean anything to me, guys. Does not mean anything to me. Give a different view. Everton's number 1 is an E. Punching his rival. Penalty. Very tricky. This is a tricky one. Maybe May. Queen returned small, boring articles. Curates. Boring articles makes me think of drills. 4 down, curates. They have imperfect eggs. You reportedly put in boxes. Curates. Put in boxes, I guess, is curates. They have imperfect eggs. You reportedly. Crates. Put in boxes. Very nice. You reportedly put in boxes as crates. They have imperfect eggs. Curates? Oh, wait. I think it's a type of bird and they have weird eggs. Could well be that. Anything of which some parts are excellent and some parts are bad. What is a curate? Is it? It's a bird? No, it's just a thing. Curate's egg. That's a weird, obscure thing. What? Why is that so big? That's a weird thing that I've never heard of. Well, there you go. You were right. Well done. I've never heard of it. Ever. Coffee cups. Coffee cups. How can this be? Coffee cups. She might get rowdy. I'm thinking ladette, but I don't have any reason. Ladette. Lad. There's no way. It's a completely made up word. Latte with a DE. Coffee. Cups. It holds. Debbie emptied. It is for that. Oh my gosh. So we have the Debbie with no center, so DE, and it's being cupped by a latte. Yo, that's Trixie AF. Picaroon is on it today, I tell ya. So that is right. Thanks for the pass. Give a different view of Everton's number one punching his rival. Penalty. Give a different view. Redefine. Penalties are fine. Redefines give a different view. Evidence number one. His rival might be a red. Red E fine. Because an Everton's rival would be a Liverpool, which is famously red. It's a bit of a tricksy one. Maybe May, Teresa? I don't think it's Teresa. Tess? Queen returned. ER. Queen returned. Small. It is Teresa, for God's sake. Maybe May is Teresa. Queen returned. Small, boring articles. These. It's definitely Teresa. Small. Queen returning. ER. Queen returns small, and they're all boring articles. I don't know what. V and A. Right. It is a clock dial, one fixed in vacant den. It has a clock dial. What is this? Why is there a clock dial? It has a clock. Dial one fixed. Dial one fixed. In DN. Yeah, that's it. Dandelion. Dandelion. It has a clock. Taking le piss. Nurse funny person. Strips back. Hospital bed. Nursing. I don't think it's nursing. Bed. Sleep something. Leap. Place. I do not know. Picaroon is on it. Where do you keep your bucks, perhaps? In your wallet. Where else would you keep your bucks? Looking at 24 down. Sleep with? Oh. Oh, when you bed somebody, sleep with them. I like it. I thought sleep, but I didn't have anything else. Definitely. Bed. Sleep with. Nursing funny person is a wit. I knew funny person would be wit. Nursing funny person strips. Back. Hospital. Peels. Backwards. Hospital. Wit. Good job. Picaroon gets shower. Working at first. So it doesn't start with me or I'm or whatever. That's weird, isn't it? Picaroon. But you know what picaroon means? It could be picaroon in the actual meaning. What is chat a picaroon? It's like a scoundrel. A cheat, a pirate. I like that. A person who lives by his or her wits. That's a vagabond. Love it. A vagabond. Flip. I keep pressing the wrong bloody one. I don't want to maximize this. I keep thinking I'm minimizing and I maximize. Chat. It's terrible. Picaroon, a pirate, a vagabond. New books with leading detective. This may be qualified as noir. New books. Leading detective. I do not know. I do not know. I feel like we need to get something. I think like 17 across would be helpful. Brilliant partner. Brilliant. Extremely unusual fellow. An anagram. There's some of the same letters. Pinot Noir. Oh, Pinot Noir. I love it. That's very good. So, new. Books. Leading detective. I'm thinking Poirot. Ott. I don't get it. Why is it Pinot? Oh, Old Testament is books. I always forget that. So, OT, Old Testament could be books. Pi is detective. Why is pi detective? Oh, PI. Dot. Yeah. Picaroon gets shower working at first. Shower working at first is SW, which is perhaps topping. Pepperoni. Perhaps topping is pepperoni. Shower. Working at first. None of this looks right. It looks completely wrong, but it fits and it makes sense. I don't know why it's right. On is working, right? I is picaroon, right? Where are we getting pepper from? Shower. A shower is pepper. Shower? Pepper? Is it? Is it now? Oh, to shower something like to pepper it with. Like that. To pepper it. You shower, that's tricky. You're showering something with praise. You're peppering it with praise, I guess. So, shower on. So, pepper on at first, which is perhaps something. Okay. See, I had the answer and I couldn't even prove it. It's tricky. What Jay-Z did. US singer way ahead. What did Jay-Z do? Married Beyonce. Did Jay-Z marry Beyonce? They were crazy in love. Probably. Why is it that we've got all of these little 2-3s and I can't get any of them today? Touching some butter from the east that's available. On again. Touching some butter on tap. Oh, yeah. On tap is available. Touching some butter from the east. Pat, no. Some butter is a pat. That is true. Touching. But. Brilliant. I guess touching is on. If something is on something else, it's touching it, I guess. Some butter from the east is pat, or tap. And that's available on tap. Nice. Where to keep bucks, perhaps, for a US detective. A US detective could be a PI again, but we've already had PI like a few times, so probably not. I don't think it's going to be that. A US detective could well be a actual name, but unlikely, I think. A US detective. I think it's an actual person. The messages. Mm, very good. Hmm. Winning big. About to cut bananas. Have we not done that? Winning big. Up the something. About to cut bananas. Can't be an anagram. About to cut bananas. No. It's not an anagram. Because there's no E. I think. I don't know. Doesn't look anagrammy. I do not know. Can't even do a guardian, jeez. Criminal case of infraction, €100 pinched. Criminal case, infraction, €100. I guess, is E the thing for euro? Up the... I was thinking up there, yeah. Winning big. Up the what? It's definitely not an anagram. I'm confident that it's up there, though. 1960s work. Something art. Choose frames, painter knocked over. Tra. Op art. Not heard of that. So that's a 1960s thing. Trapper? Choose frames. Oh, choose frames, painter. RA. Oh, opt. Ra. Royal Academy of whatever. RA. Hey, Halen. What's up? That was tricksy, I've got to say. Up the duff. Don't know what it is. I feel like 17 is really going to help us. Brilliant partner, blind, extremely unusual fellow. So what's the options? Could be BD, probably not that. It could be UL, more likely to be that. Brilliant partner. It's tricky. I don't know what they're going with this one. Effulgent. That's a word I don't know. Ah. Fellow is gent, sure. No problem with that. Extremely unusual is UL. Right. And effing blind. Oh, that's cheeky. That's very cheeky. Very cheeky. To effing blind. Partner of blinds, extremely unusual fellow. Brilliance is effulgence. That is exceptionally cheeky. To shine out, to beam, to be brilliant. Radiant, splendid, and giving off a brilliant light. How very good. Up the something. What is it up the? About to cut bananas. What the hell? Up the wall. No. What is it? Bananas is up the wall. I know that phrase. When you ain't crazy, I think it's up the wall. I don't know why. I do not know why. Up the wall, mad, distracted. Up the wall means crazy. So it's bananas is up the wall. Winning is up. You in tall. About big, about to cut. Bloody hell. This is some difficulty level, isn't it? This is some difficulty level. Poor US singer. Oh, jeez, not this. Ducking and running under one bar, swung around. Well, we wanted difficulty. We wanted difficulty, and we certainly got it. Ducking, evasive. Ducking and running under one bar, swung around. So, save. All right. Yeah. It is save backwards. One bar, swung. I just remember cluing evasive. Don't know if it is. Ducking could be considered to be evasive. Not sure. Kind of cross. Hosting unmannerly PM. Evasion. So, running is on. Oh, yes. Right. Under one bar. I save. One bar. Swung around. Okay, so on. One. Save. Why is save bar? Evasion seems right. Definitely. I just don't know why save is bar. Definitely seems good. Kind of cross. Hosting unmannerly PM. Kind of. Like, except. Oh, bar. So if I say all bar one, that means all except one. Save this. Everything bar this thing. Everything save this thing. That is some. Yeah, that is correct. It's less used, but it is certainly correct. This one we need, and then 23, and then we'll be able to finish off. Kind of cross. Anagram of hosting. Toshing? Is there a prime minister called Toshing? would be to say that somebody's unmannerly would be libelous. Probably not. 25 across could be doable. Sign Pinocchio's fibbing. Big noise. Hmm. Big noise for VIP. Big nose. Yes, about current is I, which is correct. In physics, current is I. Big nose with an I inside is a VIP. Good job. Very good. Very good. An extra letter, kind of cross. I want this to be a type of cross. Hosting unmannerly. Rude. EM. Judo. Oh. Is Tau a cross? Tau is a cross. Who knew? It's used to pass water. Ash, finally ordered. Urethra. Where to keep bucks, perhaps? I want this to be bucks like deer. A US detective. Hutch. I don't bloody know. Bucks. What is a buck? It's money. But I think that's what they want us to think. I never trust. US detective. Or could be a scam. Male goat. Bucks could be males of anything, more or less. Hutch sounds good, says Liari. I think that's a person. Really? Oh, it's Starsky and Hutch, bro. That's some old reference. I've heard of it, though. Brilliant. What is this? I have no idea, dude. A hutch is a cage for rabbits. I have heard of that one. I've heard of rabbits in it. I didn't know if you could have other. Are male rabbits called whatever it is? Bucks, I suppose. What is this monstrosity? Hundred could be C, euros pinched. Infraction, criminal case. No. Undernourished. Doesn't make sense. That is quite the waff there, Liari. That is quite the waff. That is a VPG level waff. It's an anagram. There's no C in it then. Infraction. in €100. Oh, the case of infraction is the... Oh, I always forget about case. That's very well hidden. Case of infraction. Pinched. The nourished is pinched, is it? Okay, I would not have found that from the dev. Very nicely done. Good job. I'll check that one. Seems good. Or US singer. Strapped. Cash straps. Now I'm waffing. Cash strap says good golf. What Jay-Z did. I'm trying to see where it comes from. Cash strapped. Poor US singer. Poor is cash straps. Ha 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 ha. Poor is cash straps. That's hilarious. That's me. I'm cash strapped. I need money. My friend invited me to go out onto a Halloween thing, to like a gig. But I was like, seems kind of expensive. US singer Johnny Cash, way ahead. Street. What Jay-Z did wrapped. Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. Very good. Very good. We got there in the end. Not bad. That was a bit high pitched. Not bad. Very good. Well, we did it. Success. We have done Picaroon 29496. This was a bit trickier than we're used to. We have successfully done it. I'm going to update the spreadsheets with success. Success has been succeeded. 29496 is down. Picaroon has been solved. Very nice, very nice. What now? The sun'll come out tomorrow. What do now? It is noon, I suppose. What? That horrible moment when you lean back in your chair and you feel like you're falling. Oh, I don't like it. That should be some kind of, like horror. It's like a nightmare, isn't it? When you're falling, you're like, I'm falling. Sodium chloride. Been waffing well today. Undernourished. Why does that even mean undernourished? 27 across. Undernourished. Pinched. Are we going to Google that? Oh, it's like the face. If you got a very like pinched face, you might be undernourished, I guess. Could be. It could well be. I think we've done well, actually. This is hard in a foreign language, that's good golf. You're not kidding. You're doing exceptionally well. This is very, very difficult in a foreign language. Very difficult. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for me, and I've been a native English speaker for 45 years. So, so do not worry, good golf. You're doing very well. You got some that nobody else had got, and that is always very impressive. Good job. You got at least 2, and I was like, wow, I didn't have that. I think nobody had it, so you did well. Should we wind down? Wind down, wind down. Have another coffee. I can do another. I will do another if you guys want. The question is, should I go out and go and be sociable for a couple of hours? If I do, I should have a shower and go out. Another says Tevi. I guess I could go out later. Sociable. Okay, I'll do one more. Do you want hard or do you want easier? So there's three difficulties. There is the super duper easy baby ones that we normally do. There is this, which is the full difficulty, or we have the in between. So do you want small, medium, or large? In between, says Debbie. That's a small, says Liari. Liari is small. I don't think we've done the in between. We could try the in between. In between is good. All right. Let me find it then. Between. I'm surprised the cat's even still on screen because I'm slouching so much on my chair right now. Quick cryptic. Which one do we want? Cryptics. We have one left, guys. Literally one left. Quick cryptic 1269. Cryptic. That's not 69. But we can maybe do other setters. We don't have to be like, oh my god, I love Pickaroo so much. It needs to be a Pickaroo. That is not even that small. I think it's huge. Is it a 13 by 13? 7. It's still a full-blown cryptic. I've been scammed real good. It should be easier, though. I think this is a good level. Easy. Well, that's fine. I don't mind doing another one. Have I got enough coffee? Is the cat... Is the cat, like, overlapping the crossword? No, we're fine. That's fine. Right. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Let's go. 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 They are 15s, but clues should be easier. Yeah, that was tricksy. The last one was tricky. We had to properly think. So we had an easy one. We did an easy one. We've done a hard one, and now we're going to do a medium. You got this. Me? Why do I have to do it? Detective Sergeant, drinking more rum, walks unsteadily. DS, drinking more rum. I don't know. I do not know. This I have. One is ones welcoming new name for pubs inns. Okay, we've started. Probably TS, but I don't know. We're looking for easy things, guys. I'm not here to be a. Thanks for the follow, Neil MU. Smart leader, the police. Leader of the police. I don't think it's that though. Smart. That's what. That's smart. The police. Sting. Oh, it's the actual leader of the actual police is Sting. It's the person. Bands with LSD take energy in empty stadiums. Stadiums. Arenas. Coliseum. I know. Bands take LSD with energy. The sun is not even up here. Sun's been up for a while. Saint, over a long period of time, is most judicious. I've been awake too long. Over a long period of time. That later, good call. Declared an FBI agent protects business. Gosh, I'm going to need help, chat. Are you guys going to help me? Who wrote this one? Picaroon. This is a Picaroon. We've been doing all the Picaroons. We like Picaroon. And then you're going to tell me your Picaroon. This is not too bad. I've discovered that some of the cryptics are kind of like a bit dodgy. This one, well, we just did a full-blown cryptic, so how bad can it be, right? This is not showing everything on the screen the way I want. Ah, that's annoying. We're going to have to do this one, and then we can just scroll up. Starters of pork after lazily eating pasty. Well, that's easy enough. Starters of P-A-L-E. Now we can ignore that clue forever and just leave it like this. Me, I'm dreadful at setting crosswords. If Neil is Picaroon, I've been fooled all these years. You better not be Picaroon. Been scammed real good. Fortified wine. Port sherry. Knocked back in a bad mood. Strop. Kind of coffee. I don't know why I'm going backwards through the downs. This is a weird way to do crosswords. Kind of coffee. Female hip hop artist hasn't finished. Latte. Female. Latifa. Artist hasn't finished. I don't know. I'm talking rubbish. Advanced complex maths generating complaint. Complaints. Ale. Algebra. Complex maths. I have no idea. All right, let's do it the normal way. Bandsteak, LSD. Energy. Mad Hatter says good golf. Crazy Tea Party figure. Nice. Forced to accept that crooked Republican. Very nice. So Republicans are. That's crooked is these letters probably. That's crooked. Made. Crazy Tea Party figure, I think, is made. Except that's crooked Republican. I don't know fully why, guys. This is why this is tricky. Pro-drug smugglers getting signs of things to come. Premonitions. That is too many letters. That's good, Neil. Yeah, very nice. Forced is made. Is that? Oh yeah, if you make somebody do something, you're forcing them to do it. Yeah. Right. Forced to accept that crooked and Republican at the end. Yeah. R for Republican. I think it would help to get this and this and this and this. That would be good. Declared an FBI agent protects business. Business is. I'm thinking business. Business. Commerce. That's what's the word I was trying to think of. Declared. Claimed. An FBI agent. I don't know. Agent, an FBI agent or something like that. Could be MIB. Yeah, I was just asleep again. Pro-drug smugglers getting signs of things to come. Premonition? Not premonition. I think it'd be premonition. Could be premonition. Drug smugglers. Wait. Mule. Mules. Four mule. Four mules. Getting signs. Oh. This is total rubbish. I feel like it's complete rubbish, chat. Pro. Liari's back. Liari's awake. Awake, has tea. This is amazing. I was saying this is premonitions, and I was trying to Liari it and put pro is for drug smugglers are mules, getting signs, and I've ended up with a load of old rubbish, basically. Things to come. I Liari'd it. Does that help with this? Declared, affirmed. Maybe it is. FBI agent. Protects business, firm. A Fed. It is affirmed. It's a Fed protects a business. A Fed. So it is for. I don't think it's mules though. For M mules? For H mules? Chinese criminal gang admitting rackets around West Indian Island. Grenada? I've run out of letters. Guys, I've run out of letters. Vehemence. Wow. 5 down. Oh, it's a hidden. Very sneaky. Very nice. Vehemence. Shown by vehement. Excellent. Help for referees. It includes an alternative form. VAR is help for referees. It includes an alternative form. Alternative form varies. Very variety. An alternative form is a variety. It includes an variant. That's very nice. It includes an. That's very cute. I love that. Got 17 down. Go for it. Go for it, Neil. It includes an. I love that. I love when everything's just plain text like that. Forerunners. 18 across is forerunners. Oh, 4E runners. I was stuck on mules for some reason. Trinidad. I was thinking Grenada, but look, Grenada. And they were like, no letter, but Trinidad. Trinidad. Of course. Of course. Chinese criminal gang is triads. I thought the triad was Japanese, but that's the Yakuza. Admitting rackets. Din. Going backwards. Oh, very, very nice. This is not crazy hard. This is pretty fun. Detective Sergeant drinking more rum. DS, that is normally in the UK, Detective Sergeant. Let's confirm. Wait, unsteadily. Adverbs? Ending with S? I'm not convinced, actually. Girls from Madrid say a modified assertion. Madrid. Senoritas. Modified assertion. Oh, it is just an anagram. That's a nice anagram. Senoritas for assertion. Cute. Very nice. Good job. Well done, everyone. France's very old-fashioned king, one invading others' lands. Crusading? Crusadering? No. Rum is odd. Oh, yeah. So, what was rum? I remember rum. Um. Rum is more odd. Ah. Odder. Nice. There is still a spelling error in 5 down. V. He. Ments. Thank you. France is very, très. Old-fashioned king. Cole? Trescol? Nah. Not old-fashioned. Square? Passe? Heroin is so passe. Old-fashioned is passe. King is R. Trespasser. You heard dram and swallowed hot. Not cool. That sounds disgusting. Rifle poorly held by knight's assistant. Knight's assistant is squire. Assistant by knights. Rifle poorly held by. Satisfied by my inner monk. It's 7 a.m. and I've been awake 4 hours. I've been live for 3 hours. Oliari 77. You should go back to bed and have a nap. You've satisfied your inner monk. Have you? Rifle poorly held. Poorly held by knight's assistant. I feel like it's rifle anagram. Assistant. It's to be knight's assistant, but it's not. What is it? Brighton and Hove Albion SC mostly play in Russia. I like that clue. It's a play, isn't it? I don't know how, but it is. One Piece. It's a book. Oh. It's not Red Square. In Russia. I don't know. The assistant is not Squire. I didn't think it was. It starts with the P, so it's probably not Squire. Assistants. Oh, could it be the horse? Is the assistant the horse? Bishop? Talking in chess? Not literal enough. But we have GME up here. Tactics and games. Starts going wrong. You heard drams. That's weird. Stratagems. Games start going wrong. Stratagems. Very nice. Settled how none is dressed by words. Oh, inhabited like a nun. Massage Sally's back, which is a deep red. Nice. Disaster affected cat, dog, and fox losing tail. Oh. Disaster. Oh no. Little swimmers. Art of war. Art of war? Act of God. Yes, act of God. Act of God is a way to say it's a disaster. It was an act of God. Act, dog, and fox losing tail. It's an anagram. I'm itchy. Okay. Hairdo. Dr. Faustus has pinned back. Frot. Wait. Afro. Not frot. It's definitely not frot. Little swimmers. Sperm. Bit people from Warsaw say. Poles. Nice. Split up clocks, perhaps. They don't always work. I often get an answer that way. Did you say frot as well? Yeah, me too. Some people say that's the only way I get answers. They don't always work. Split up clocks, perhaps. Timers. Some people. Strange metaphors in Timon of Athens say. Athens say. Strange metaphors. Timon of Athens. What the hell is Timons of Athens? Is that an anagram indicator? Not the right letters. Metaphors in. Is it metaphors in? It is metaphors in. Is it a famous person? Misanthrope. I can relate. I can relate, having read that clue. Play in Russia. The something. Play. Is there a play that's in Russia? The I don't know. Bloody rifle. Misanthropy is only fun in groups. Tell that to the ants. Menial worker taking pound from e.g. Tiger Woods. Pound. Gopher. You can figure that one out yourself, chat. Saint, over a long period of time, is most judicious. Bands like LSD with energy in empty stadiums. Empty stadiums could be just SS. Bands. LSD with energy. In. What the hell? Religious education class. Mend their ways. Reform. Alright, the R is there. Why is there an R? R is not part of my plan. Bands take LSD strands. Stripes. Bands is stripes. You could say that a tiger has got stripes on it, or you could say it's got bands on it. Oh, it takes LSD trips with energy in it inside stadiums. So take LSD is trip, I guess. Bands is stripes. Take LSD is trip with energy inside empty stadiums. Good job. They don't always work part-timers. Brilliant. Very nice. Even if I say so myself. All right, we're nearly there. Night assistant. Good job. Hot's not cool, so we were looking for a word which has a C in it and replace it with an H. Ram. A frappe. Well, I never. Rapper hasn't finished. Oh, that's very nicely, Ari. A frappe. I'm not a massive fan of frappes. I feel poorly held by a night assistant. PA is an assistant. Rifle. Sure. That's right. I think it has to be Knight's Assistant because I don't see where N is going. Or Sir, or whatever. Got the rest, says Neil. Go for it. Rifle pillage? Be held. Page. Poorly held by Page. Right. Very good. I know that Neil had that for some time. Good job, everybody. I did not have it. You guys figured it out. Well done. Advanced complex maths generating. complete. Complex maths. I think it's going to be A for advanced, like A level. Maths anagram, and get a complaint, and that's going to be asthma, which is hard to spell. Asthma. How do you spell asthma? Oh, that's right. Asthma. It's hard to spell. Oh, not cool. You heard. Rams swallowed hot, not cool. That makes not cool. What is it? Not cool. Unhip, bro. Completely unhip. You heard. So just the letter U. Dram. Dram swallowed. Dram's a nip. Swallowed hot. Last one. Brighton and Hove Albion FC mostly play in Russia. This could be a nickname for that team. Brighton and Hove Albion SC. The something. The something mostly play in Russia. God knows. The Seagulls. The Seagull? Of course, the Seagulls is in Brighton. Very nice. Of course. I'm trying to think USSR. Where have we got Russia from? GG? I guess that's a play. The Seagull is a play. It's by Anton Chekhov. Play in Russia, the Seagull. Brighton and Hove Albion SC are the Seagull. Surely it's not the Seagull, chat. There's no way the nickname of the team is the Seagull. That's a BS. If I put the Seagulls, I get the, yeah. Picaruna. What you at, cheeky? Mostly. Oh. Okay, I'll let them off. I'll let them off. That's fine. That's fine. All is forgiven, Picaroon. GG. GG, Picaroon. GG, chat, and GG, VPG. Even though I didn't do much, and I'm also, like, really far away. I'm really far away. And what can I say? It's 12:30 on a Saturday. You guys have been extra streamed for 3.5 hours. Stop slouching. 2 down. We haven't done 2 down. Wait, was it wrong? Oh, it's fine. The outrage. I thought that we'd got something wrong. The master of the cryptic. The master of the cryptic. Yeah, Picaroon, very good. Although it's sad because I think this is the last Picaroon cryptic, if I'm not mistaken. We have done them all now, but we might be able to do, maybe not now, but we might be able to do more cryptics in future by other people. Boo. Other people, not Anto. We'll try it. One day. But not now. I think that's been a good little stream there. We've done some Blood on the Clocktower. We've done some crosswords, and we've had some fun. Not too much fun. You don't want to be having too much fun. Too much fun is banned. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for the watch. Appreciate it. Thanks for the stream. I hope everyone has a nice Saturday afternoon nap, morning nap. I might go out. I'm considering it. I may or may not go out. Is anyone live? Any streamers live that I can raid? Any board gamers? Do the GUI. I could raid them maybe. They do a lot of fun things. If I'm not mistaken. Am I thinking of the right person? Oh, they're playing Stardew. That's not a crossword. I will. We'll go and watch some Stardew though. That seems cute. It seems cute. They need to change category though. What did you want on a Saturday morning? Then a bit of Stardew Valley. All right, it's time to raid. I'll see you soon on Monday. Well, that's a pretty farm. They've got a lot of flowers. This is pretty adorable. Do they water this all by hand? No, they don't. All right, looks cute. I'm going to raid anyway. I will see you on Monday, if not before. Depends how bored I am. Am I really going? I'm going to do like another surprise stream. Probably not. So don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. But I'll be back soon. Bye, guys. Bye, my lovelies. I'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your day and weekend. Bye.